Haddadi, number 14 against number 15. It's the Filipinos in white, Iran in red. And here we go, the final of the 27th FIBA-Asia Championship. And Iran gets the first touch. Well, that came off the wrist. Off the shot. First to the game for Sanad FIBA-Asia. Scenario. It's the corner for Chan, and that's good boxing out from Iran's number 9, Oshin Sakakian. Kamrani inside, and the rebound, Aguilar. Tenorio not penetrating, and Gabe Norwood gets his own rebound. Chan. No foul there, simple trip.
It's going to be a penalty in football. It had to be a foul.
Kamrani pulls up for no points.
Well, early doors for Iran. They missed the last two, but they did make their first one. But importantly, look at this, Jacob Aguilar.
Aguilar shoots an air ball, and Iran just about rescue it.
Well, everybody needs to settle down a bit. There's a lot of nerves out there.
That's good actually though from Aguilar, just saying that he's prepared to shoot. Okay, he missed, but he's just sown a seed of doubt in the mind of Iran, and that's good hands denying the ball into Haddadi. It's Tenorio. Well, this time again, Aguilar. Obviously under instructions from Coach Chotways, be a threat.
I'm sure from there though, you know, Oshin Sakakian is number 9 for Iran. They will sag off him and double down on Haddadi. The big key is number 9 for Iran. He'll take jump shots, they'll leave him wide open.
No way in there from Kamrani. Here's Kamrani again, and the steal, and the foul. Chan steals the ball, goes to hoop, and is fouled. FIBA-Asia, one of the best guards on show in this tournament. Ali Kamran on the bench for Iran. And here's Chan. It's almost money in the bank when Chan is on the foul line. I hope I'm not putting a hex on him.
Well, I need to say that the Filipinos have to shoot well. They cannot win by anything inside the three-point line alone. They're going to have to nail some jump shots on a big night expected of Chan.
A lot on the shoulders now. Aaron Daboudi at the point for Iran. There's a foul against Japhet Aguilar, number 14. Or is it? I think it is, yeah.
He's just holding Haddadi's narrowing his way down into the lane.
Well, he was in foul trouble early on in the semi-final, and then came on and played almost the second half on those 3 fouls. FIBA-Asia almost loses it. That's going to miss. And the rebound, Chan. Here goes Tenorio. Into Aguilar. Aguilar for 2. Philippines take the lead. That'll settle Aguilar down.
Well, they'll throw it inside this time to Haddadi. I think they'll risk another jump shot.
FIBA-Asia. There's Haddadi, and Aguilar steals the ball. Chan, the layup is 6-2 Filipinos. The crowd, the hysterical crowd going berserk.
Terry's just chewing out his superstar Haddadi because he's not coming to the ball. Haddadi must take some pressure off this team.
FIBA-Asia inside for 2. It's 4 points to Barami. 6 to the Philippines. That's the pick. Tenorio. Aguilar not afraid to shoot. Well, that's 3 misses from that distance.
What he's doing, he's just making Haddadi think that he's going to have to come out and play him at some point. Maybe he's setting up for a pump fake and drive.
FIBA-Asia again, using Haddadi as a pick. FIBA-Asia inside, and the pass, and it's 6-all. Beautiful pass there, and number 9, Oshin Sakakian ties things up.
Sakakian could have 20 tonight because they will leave alone. They'll back off him to double down on Haddadi.
Aguilar gets the pick again. Here he is again. Is he going to shoot again? No, he's going to hoop this time. And he's fouled. And one. Haddadi the foul.
That's exactly what I was saying. Shoot a few jump shots, make him come forward slightly, get him off balance, and Haddadi will come out here, I think.
The original cat and mouse game. Shooting from distance, and then when the defender goes out, you go in. One foul Haddadi, one shot to come from Japat Aguilar. So 2 from 2 so far from the line for the Philippines. And Aguilar misses, and they get the rebound. Mark Pingris. I think that's Pingris' first touch of the ball. LA Tenorio from 3-point range. A long way away. And the rebound again. Jeff Chan to no point. And this time the rebound from Dabudi, and the foul goes against Gabe Norwood.
Cool as a cucumber, Norwood. Knew he full well he'd knocked Dabudi to the floor, right in front of the Iranian bench. Didn't want to sort of escalate things too much, put his hand up straight away.
Aguilar comes out.
Well, you know why? Because they put Haddadi on the floor, on the bench. They don't want to waste the foul on Aguilar while Haddadi's on the bench. So in comes Mayfadado.
And the steal. Here go the Philippines again. 3-on-2. And the foul. Gabe Norwood going to the line. The foul is Kardus.
Sahakian's just gone up to Kardus and said, you know, you've got to calm down, big fella, because Gabe Norwood just threw that foul with ease. Just reeled him in on the end of the net.
Pingris comes out, and he's replaced by number 12, Larry Fonashier. On the line, Gabe Norwood. The gas from the crowd tells you that the shot missed. Second was good. 3 points to lead for the Philippines. Nick Apalami again loses the ball. Great hands from the Philippines. Here's Gabe Norwood. In and out. Great boxing out from Kardus.
Play there. Really unfortunate. Del Campo. Little running jump shot from the baseline.
Nick Apalami again uses Kardus as a pick. It's the corner for Dabudi for no points. And another Filipino rebound, and a spins ball from LA Tenorio, pulls up off the glass, nothing, and the following rebound from Fajardo. And the Philippines are again on the foul line.
Well, what a follow from Kumar Fajardo. Ray's hardly seen any play in the last 2 days. My word, he's just taking it with, grasping that opportunity with ease. And he's the man of yesterday.
Jason Castro comes in.
They call him the Blur. The nickname the Blur is Grease Lightning.
A lot of people in the Philippines thought that Jason Castro was one-dimensional penetration, but no, he proved to be the ideal leader yesterday.
Listen, when you're that quick, you can afford to be one-dimensional, no matter what you call you.
Well, the Filipinos are squandering points from the line at the moment. They're 3 from 5. And this time, the second is good. 4 from 6. And it's a 4-point lead for the Philippines. Almost another loss for Iran. Kardus gets the pick for Nekabarami. He gets the ball and gets a lovely little left-handed finger roll.
Yeah, nice play there. Kardus is in there to give Haddadi a bit of breathing space, and any points he gets is much
offensive foul. Joe Campo. Well, the defender bounced off Joe Campo's screen. I'm not sure he moved that much. And coming in, number 8, Gary David, the crowd favourite.
Well, Hamad Afag's coming off where I'm not even sure he's touched the ball yet. He's the outstanding shooter, third top scorer for the Iranians.
And back in, Marty Kamrani.
Yeah, double point guard, good Good ploy there from Bacharovic.
Kabarami again running the show at the moment for Iran. Pulls up for a long two. Misses. And the rebound, Fajardo.
I think there's a zone there from the Philippines. Changed the defense slightly.
Gary David inside for nothing. And the rebound, Sakakian. That's a high bounce. Quite legal from Nikabarami. Three-pointer is in to take Iran into a 1-point lead.
Well, Barami's just going to say, I'm going to shoot us back into this game. Going to keep shooting.
7 off Iranians, 11 points so far for Nikabarami. Jason Castro comes off Fajardo's pick. No points. And the rebound, Camaradi, or at least the rebound dropped into his hands.
And I wouldn't worry too much that the Philippines are missing these threes. At some point they're going to get hot. If they're in the game, it's going to be a lot of pressure on that Iranian defense.
First foul, Gary David. Just under 3 minutes remaining in this low-scoring game so far. Coach shot raised. A little semaphore there.
Tears last night where he could hardly stand because he was so emotional after that win.
Several other Philippine players as well. That's a travel. Looked to fake the ball or pass the ball inside. Both feet came off the floor and he landed before releasing the ball.
Well, one of the big effects of a crowd like this is you just take your opposition's mind off the game and distract them slightly. And that mistake there by Davuti is a typical example of under a little bit of pressure, out of their comfort zone here.
Corner share. Oh, in and out. Nikabarami, Davuti, nice pass and the foul. Gary David. And a little bit of confrontation situation here. The player who was fouled didn't like the heavy contact, but it's a tough game.
Absolutely. It's still designed just to get them out of their comfort zone. You get it, it's nothing easy. A few words here from Sahaki and Adeo Campo. Look, Sahaki's taking a hard hit here.
Coach Chuck Ray's pacing the sideline.
Sahaki and Royce, he's got a knock on his temple, the side of his head. He's not very happy at all.
The foul was Gary David, number 8. And he comes out and he's been replaced by Jim Alapag, the 35-year-old veteran who proved last night that he's not too old for international basketball. What a game he had. 14 points last night, Alapag. Well, just like, or rather unlike the Philippines, Iran hot from the line. I say hot, that's their first shot. 2 from 2 for Iran to go into a 3-point lead. And the turnover. Mardi Kamrani suitably chastised on the bench, and Kamrani looking to improve his personal game. Nikabarami pulls up and misses, and the rebound corner share. Jason Castro inside, he's fouled. Well drawn foul there. Sarkakian, well, his head's still ringing from the last time he was down the floor when he got his head banged.
Well, Castro was just determined to get contact. If he thought he got contact, he's going to get to the line. But maybe another big night for Jason Castro. I thought he was superb last night. Managed to get to the hoop time and time again. The only problem is, there's a bigger team here in Iran. He must be very careful.
Both teams in the penalty. It was a shooting foul anyway. And Jason Castro gets his scoring underway as Haddadi heads to the subs bench. 2 from 2 for Jason Castro, substitution. Haddadi back in for Iran.
The big H comes back in.
And Gabe Norwood comes in as well for Larry Funashare. Davuti playing the point. Davuti rather playing the point. Kamrani playing off guard. Here's Kamrani. That's a long way out. And the rebound, Japat Aguilar out-rebounding Haddadi rather. Jason Castro Philippines need a three to go in. They need an outside shot to go in. Nice pass from Alapag. 1 second on the shot clock. And that's good defense from Iran.
Well, bizarrely enough, against the shooting team, Iran are quite happy to sit back in that 2-3 zone and say, come and get us. It's a good call here for Kucherov. Hamad Afag set to come back in.
Nick Aparami comes off the screen. 1 minute remaining. Sarkakian. This is the three. The loose ball and regained by Iran. Haddadi inside. He was being held. Well, a slight mismatch there. Jim Alapag at 175, trying to mark Haddadi at 2 meters 18. I make that about, or just very close to a half a meter mismatch.
And Haddadi still didn't make the and one, so just get the 2 shots.
This game stays tight. Jason Castro, defended by Afag, almost loses the ball, looking for the foul. Gabe Norwood. Jason Castro for three, tied at 15. That will lift the crowd, that will lift the Filipino team. Jason Castro, 5 points, the first 3 from the host nation. Nika Malami into the corner. Dobrinidad for 2, a long 2. The lead back with Iran.
And what a good substitution. Sahakian's the starter for Iran, but Sorabnejad is the shooter. Similar position.
Shot clock being turned off at the end of the first half. Jason Castro off the glass.
Shooting well. Alapag's the leader, and Norwood is Mr. Defense. Man-to-man for Iran, though, to start the second quarter.
Aguilar sets a pick and doesn't quite give the ball away. And Castro gets 2 to tie it up, and he's fouled, and he's got a bonus.
Yeah, Sorabnejad's the foul. I mean, that's what Castro does. Goes hard to the hoop. There's going to be contact somewhere along the line.
That's a superbly drawn foul. Now, put it in. Jason Castro is tidied up already. We try and stay neutral here, but the crowd are, well, helping us to support the underdog. I'll rephrase that. We don't support anybody. We want a close game. Kamrani into Sobrenijad. Into Haddadi. Lovely little left-handed shot. The combination of Kamrani and Haddadi there. And Haddadi knowing very well that the Filipinos will run at them. Alapag for 3! The lead back to the Philippines.
It's almost like he never left the gym. End of the game last night, nails 2 big ones. There's the first tonight.
So 2 3-pointers for the Philippines, and they lead by 1. Marty Kamrani into Kamrani, who hits a 3 in response. Here's Jason Castro for the Philippines. Castro inside. Aguilar into the corner for Gabe Norwood. Oh, a little bit of a fumble. Shot clock low. 5 seconds. Here's Alapag again. Alapag goes inside for nothing, and Haddadi the rebound. Here's Kamrani. Look how quickly they get the ball down the floor, and an off-balance shot from Hafag makes it a 4-point game. Timeout, Philippines. Full pressure now from Iran, who lead by 4. Del Campo, Gabe Norwood, Alapag. Oh, in and out, and the rebound.
Tremendous rebound by Fayado.
Alapag again. No good this time. Another good rebound, and the foul. Yeah, the foul. So Bradnidad, it just bumped him despite the protestations from Coach Bečirović.
Well, you know what? He had 2 good looks at the 3. And they were 2 close ones too, but the hustle by the Filipino team to go and get 2 offensive rebounds and the foul drawn
against a team like Iran, who severely outsized them.
Nobody in the high post for the Philippines. They won't use one.
So Campo misses the three. Another offensive rebound. Pingris. Gabe Norwood is inside. Another rebound. Haddadi's having to fight very, very hard in there against a lot of players who are a lot smaller than him, but they're giving him a good tussle in there.
Norwood did everything he can to draw a foul. Maybe it should have been called.
Haddadi, no problem with the throw down. Offensive foul. Now, is that Nika Barami? Is that Haddadi?
Barami's foul.
That's his second.
Moving screen. He opened it up pretty clearly though. Haddadi was wide open.
Histrionics from Coach Petrovic. He knows he's in a game, but then again he knew that last night in the semi-final as well against Chinese Taipei. Remember, Chinese Taipei were leading by 9 points, and then Iran just took over. Alapag under pressure on the halfway line. The pressure is relieved. Alapag. Tenorio said, come and get it. Jeff Chan to Alapag into the corner. Well, now there was a foot deflection there. Now, is that being called a foot?
Yeah, reset.
Yeah, reset to 14.
No reset.
Oh, well, 6/10 of a second to go. No, it is. It has been. Why? Why is that reset? And the referee says no reset. It's been reset to 14, and we don't think it should have been. Was it a deliberate kick? That's the question. If it wasn't a deliberate kick, there are 6/10 of a second remaining. I think it has been reset, yeah. The referee tapped his shoulder, reset. Foot violation. Well, it used to be indecisive, but
can't make your mind up.
It's on 14, the shot clock. And the referee says, yeah, that's right. Shot Ray says,
Roy. He didn't even know the ball had been inbounded. He was over by the commissioner table.
Well, chaos ruled there, and now the referee stops the game and says, what is going on? Now the shot clock is on 6, now it's on 24. Poor commissioner. Yeah, it's not his fault, it's just chaos at the moment. Someone on the officiating team has got to make a decision and say, that's it, stick with it. I tell you, it is a tough job being a table official in any game of basketball, but when there's 18,500 people screaming at you, it's even tougher. So 6:44 to go in the first half. Iran lead by 4. And they have a new shot clock. I'm not sure they should have 24. No, tick down to 20. For neutral observers or non-basketball people, it may seem a little bit finicky, but it's not. It's so important, the shot clock. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's Kamrani. Kamrani into Haddadi, who tries to stop it, and he's fouled.
Oh, there wasn't much in that.
I tell you what, there wasn't much in the footwork either. That looked a bit suspect to me. Then again, I'm not refereeing. Thank heavens. Shot Ray says to the referee, look at that feet. Look at those feet, ref.
You know,
he will next time.
Yeah, the Philippine team's done well. You know, they're not in foul trouble. Jim Afanato puts up his first foul.
Well, that's the first foul shot that Iran has missed. Coach Petrovic with a very dry mouth. Coach Chok with a very active mouth. And no mistake this time from Haddadi. Great offensive rebound there from Iran, and Haddadi made them pay. There's a problem, a real problem with the shot clock. It keeps getting reset to the wrong amount, the wrong number. Now, what on earth has happened here? The shot clock should be reset to 24 now. That's the problem there. It is on 24. I just hope there's nothing wrong with the electronics.
Well, I just think when they had to put 0.6 to a second up before to reset it to 0.6, I just think that maybe somebody's pressed the wrong button, because now the whole thing is out of sync.
And that should be 20-26. Iran should be leading by 6. think you've nailed it on the head, Mickey. It's not the table official's fault. The referees are not at fault. It's just a simple case of
what it
the
is.
electrics have gone berserk.
It's the second reset. The reset should be 14, the second reset on the foul, but it's almost as if they've reprogrammed the thing to reset it to 6 after the 24.
Yeah, that was the And here we go with 24 seconds on the shot clock. We hope. Back to the action. Jeff Chan. Jim Alapag can't get hold of it. Now he can. Aguilar sets the pick. Del Campo goes inside and finds Jeff Chan on the arc, who misses. And that's a great rebound there from Sarkakian.
Yeah, battle of the bigs, and Ocean Sahakian came down with it, and much needed too, because Aguilar was close to picking that up.
Marty Tamrani goes inside, feeds to Dadi, who dumps it a second time. Well, it wasn't, it was just a little finger roll.
Well, they know where to get points when they need them, that's for sure. That's, is that 6 in a row, 4 in a row for the big fella?
Dadi's on 8 points now, yep. Here's Jeff, L.A. Tenorio. Haddadi came out then, and they didn't go inside, the Filipinos. And the three from Tenorio.
You know, once they bring Haddadi out on that pick and roll, that means the wings can now drive to the hoop without fear of being blocked. It's a really nice ploy.
And
he gets the switch first.
Back to a 5-point game, and there's a foul on the play. It's a holding foul. It's Tenorio who says, "Who, me?" Well, it's actually Aguilar. That's his second foul as he looks up at the big scoreboard. That's the last thing the Filipinos need one of their big rebounders.
That's good. To get him out, get Fajardo in there. He's only got the 1 foul so far. They've done a great job, the Philippines, in staying out of foul trouble.
Fajardo's done a great job pulling down 4 rebounds. We've not seen an awful lot of him in the tournament, but here he is pulling down some boards. Camrani inside for nothing, and the rebound. This goes Tenorio. Looking inside, Jeff Chan. Back to Tenorio for 3-pointer, and it's missed. And Davudi chases down the loose ball, and Machirovic says, "Come on, let's go on the fast break." Haddadi inside, and 2 points there. Nice little pass from Haddadi, I think, to Sarkakian. And suddenly it's a 7-point lead for Iran.
Yeah, it's a worrying time here for the Philippines. They've really got to get back in. They cannot go at half-time that 9-10-point lead down.
Fajardo sets the pick, no foul. It's a 4-on-3 situation for Iran, and they score on the break. Timeout Philippines, who now trail by 9.
Shot raise is just
10-point lead now for Iran. What can the Philippines do to get back into this game? Okay, there's a long time to go. 24 minutes plus perhaps. At 9 points, there's a foul. It's a holding foul, and Fajardo is being held in there.
I look like the other way around, to be honest with you, Roy. Fajardo just had his left hand wrapped around Arjavan's midriff, his waist area.
Mark Finger is back in for the Philippines, replacing Fajardo. 4:13 to go. Iran by 9. And you can't put your hands over the line like that, like the referee allowed Iran to do that, stopping the inbound pass coming in. Punasher into the corner. Del Campo hits the three. The crowd erupts. It's back to a 6-point game. Here's Camrani. You hear what the crowd are demanding, and Camrani goes up and misses the three, and the rebound by Pingris. A massive semi-final for Pingris, and the Philippines need more of that. That's a foul. It's a shooting foul. Is it Camrani?
No,
it's not. It's
Arjavan again. Well, and all Castro's doing is Castro's just barreling in there, drawing contact, just relying on the fact the referee might give him a break. It was a late call, mind you.
Here we go. Got the foul. There it is. Actually, it wasn't Arjavan. I think it was Sobranini. Little knee in there. But timeout now, Iran. Possibly to discuss the foul situation with just over 3.5 to go in the first half. Iran lead by 6. So Iran in team fouls. The Philippines nowhere near team fouls. And the Philippines go at the foul line. With Jason Castro, 2 foul shots. They're shooting 6 from 10 so far. That's more like it. Jason Castro's just hit his 8th point to become the Filipinos' leading scorer. He was their leader last night on the floor. And Pingris got the rebound. And that's a Iranian ball. Great offensive glass there from Pingris. But just couldn't quite hang on to it.
The sort of rebound he would have sprung down with ease last night. Zone here for Philippines, 2-3.
Sarkakian into Nikaparami. Davudi looking to get the ball into Herdadi. Nikaparami misses the 3. And a massive rebound again. He's a man inspired, Mark Pingris. There's Castro inside for 2. And he takes the big guy on and beats him. It's a 3-point game.
Daddy turned around to Zahaki and said, well, how can you let him go through you so easily?
Castro, 10 points. 2 points again for Haddadi despite being triple teamed.
Incredible play there from Haddadi. You know, he's in danger of getting 3-second calls very regularly. Beautiful move there from Castro.
You mean the 3-second rule still applies in this game?
Yeah, exactly right, that one.
Haddadi on 10 points. Kenyans hit double figures. Now it's 11. And the lead back to 6. Castro. Del Campo. Tenorio. This is the 3. The rebound, inevitably. Haddadi, his 5th. Nikaparami. Haddadi inside, comes out and sets the pick. Kamrani to, well, the ball being thrown around by and the whole crowd wanted a 3-second call. It's an offensive foul.
They just pushed him off. It's just as blunt as it gets.
Haddadi, his 2nd foul.
I think the crowd called it a second before the referee did.
2 fouls Haddadi. Will he come out? No, it's Davudi coming out, being replaced by Afag. There it is, yep. And there's no hint of a flop there from Del Campo. With that big elbow in your face, you're gonna fall over. Gabe Norwood. Del Campo misses the 3, and the rebound Kamrani. 2 minutes remaining. First half, foul. It's an elbow foul. Is it Jason Castro? No, it's Del Campo. That's his 2nd foul.
Shot raised, Roy. You just missed it. He's mimicking Haddadi's antics.
He's emotional, let's say.
Sahakian's involved now. It was the funniest thing because Haddadi got pushed on the foul and he walks over to the Filipino bench and says, listen, you know, you're pushing me, you're knocking me, and then Ray's just he's at it again, look, getting the crowd involved.
Well, you have to sympathise with the 3 officials because they've got 18,000 people screaming at them and 10 players out there all wanting the foul called their way.
All this favours the Philippines. The disruption of the game, disruption of tempo for Iran that works against them.
Nikaparami into the corner. Kamrani misses the 3. Haddadi dives all over the floor, and that's Philippine possession. And Kamrani is going absolutely berserk. From a seated position, Haddadi again looking at the officials. And Aguilar wants to get in there for the Philippines. Del Campo inside. Oh, what a move! Del Campo.
Tough move. Took the big fella on inside, and Del Campo comes up trump.
And Haddadi didn't dare foul.
I don't think he got close to him, did he? He's lumbering up down the floor. He's not happy at all.
Kamrani. Haddadi comes to pick. Into Haddadi. It's stolen. There's going to be a foul here. Well, the rebound for the Philippines. And they reset. Castro. It's blocked. It's blocked out of bounds. 1:08 to go. Castro looking for the foul. It takes a lot of courage to do that, to go in against that guy.
Daddy's not very happy. The crowd getting after him now. He's just taken an elbow from Castro on that move.
Well, again, that suits the Philippines. If you get that guy mad, you never know what he's going to do. Oh, nearly a 5-second call, not quite. Fornashare rescues it. 1:04 to go in the first half. It's a 4-point lead for Iran. So Castro goes inside, spins, and this is off the glass, and the rebound, Cardouz, and here you go, Iran on the break.
Yeah, tough move from Castro. Looked good, got the spin into the middle. I thought he was going to set up Fornashare for a minute for the three, but
Kamrani directing the play for Iran. Nika Barami back to Kamrani. Gabe Norwood is doing a denial job on Nika Barami. The rebound by Gabe Norwood. We got a 3-on-2. Oh, the ball is given away. Don't panic, the Philippines, and they shake hands and say, my apologies. Lack of poise there from Gabe Norwood.
Tough play. I thought Norwood was all the way in for the hoop, but nerves just getting a little better of him.
There is a 1-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock at the end of the first half, and Iran lead by...